Hi, this is RGK and I'm showing you a preview of the new DLC for Zombie Night Terror. It's called Moonwalker and it's gonna be a free DLC, so you don't need to pay for anything. As long as you have the base game, you receive the DLC. And it's actually quite worth it. So let's have a look at one of the missions. This one is at about 1/3 of the game. It's taking place on board a train. But the aim of the mission is to kill the priestesses. It's one of the new enemies of the game, here you can see it. And there are quite a few new enemies, actually many of them. And here is another example. So these are the human equivalent of crawlers. There are a few of us, okay. So let's start the mission. No, maybe not. Alright, my poor zombies. I left them unattended and they died without me. So might as well try again, and this time go in full force. I'm gonna start with a tank. Alright, here goes. And I'm gonna make it charge. Oh, look at this guy in the toilets. Yep. Only one toilet in the whole train and he was just sitting there. I couldn't allow that. Okay, so... Alright. Yep. You didn't see this. So, to get across that gap that we have now identified, we're gonna use the overlords, that, you know, like the blocker, but you can add a few powers to these blockers, like the jumping or going faster and so on. You know, combat. And my crawlers are no match for the enemy ones. I'll try a boomer. Yeah, seems good. And now the tank. Quite effective, I would say. And now there is that sort of priest with the flamethrower Bible. Okay, this one is completely torching my tank. Yeah, so this DLC has a lot of new enemies and it's much more crazy than before. It's really cool. And overall I found the DLC quite superior to the base game in terms of everything. I mean, the levels are really good and it's quite memorable from start to finish. The enemies are super fun to fight and it's just really good. And additionally, there is kind of a story that is told through the backgrounds, like it's environmental storytelling. I had already seen this done really well in Metal Slug 3, and this DLC for Zombie Night Terror is now one of the finest examples that I've seen. Each level is like the next step in a journey, and overall it makes a grandiose story for the zombies. And yes, they end up on the moon. And here you can see this new enemy, the priestess, and yeah, she's quite a badass. So I'm not gonna be able to deal with her right now, and I don't want to spoil the game for you, so you'll have to figure it out yourself.